Hello guys, so welcome back on Sit Talks. I hope you guys been doing well, and I hope you remember me. It's been like a very long time that I was away for many reasons. Fortunate enough to start my channel back, and there is no other bigger, or in my own eyes greater personality to start my revive my channel again with the one and only Mr. Vijay.
Hi, Sid.
Mr. Vijay, well, let me give a little intro about him and what he means to me in my life. I want to give a little brief about it. His name is Vivekanand Jha, but he likes to call himself Vijay, and actually that suits him very well. Well, he's been my mentor for now been what 11 years, and he is the person who I followed on my first job. Then he came to Dubai. I came, with his direction. I came to Dubai, and he been while always guiding me in my career and my personal life and decisions, and always give a very right advice, although sometimes it's bitter but always been very right, and I can count on him something. That's where, when I was thinking about reviving my channel, and he inspired me to do the same thing again, where I felt like, why don't I start with the person I really look up to all these years to have the journey back. This is Vijay. Well, he has a very interesting story, which we're gonna find out in the time which we're gonna explore about his life and career, everything. But he started from a very small town of Bihar. Then he moved to Udaipur. Then he did his studies over there. He started his uh, career, job, everything. Then he moved to Dubai. Then he had an extraordinary and very adventurous life, because from being a white collar hotelier to work in a totally contrast place of experiencing Dubai's nightlife and managing it quite well, then moving to something totally out of hospitality, and then now having different exposures and visions for life. So he's a quite interesting person. Same time, he loves his dogs, and I always make fun of him that he loves his dog more than his wife. And he is a real example of pure passion, and how passion can drive to make certain decisions in your life, and which can impact and change your whole life and perception. I will not make you wait for longer, and let's start with Mr. Vijay. Well, thank you for coming on board, being the first person, hopefully, of many interviews I'm going to take in future.
Thank you so much for inviting me, first of all, Sid. Nice to have you here. Nice to have me here, then. But good luck to you.
Thank
I
you.
hope many more will come soon.
Definitely, indeed. Vijay, since I know you personally very well, but I want you to explain in your own way of your early life, your upbringings, or because I know you came from a very normal background like all of us, a middle class family and all, but what it made you success until now, and what was the mindset you were having since you were a kid, or
Yes,
about your parents?
see, I was from very humble background, as you say, middle class family. Yes, my parents was residing in Bihar. Their upbringing was there. But yeah, my birth happened in Bihar, but I was 1 month old, and then I came to Udaipur, Rajasthan, which is a beautiful city, as you know. Very humble, nice. We used to live in colony. Nice group of friends we had that time. As every middle class family, we had a lots of dream to chase, change our destiny for family as well. With lots of pressure on the head that one of the person who can change, bring their family up in finance wise, as and everything else as well. As I have two siblings, sisters. So my dad did everything whatever he can do. I really respect them. They work really hard, and they made sure that I study well in a good school, and I completed my school. And they supported me for my passion in hospitality. I have done my IHM same place. There was one thing always I was thinking that I have to change something in my family first. I have to be first one who can change the family in financial terms as well, and personal relationship as well with my all cousins and uncles and everyone. One motto was always there that I have to do something different from them. When I did my hotel management and I joined Oberoi Udayavilas, for example, from there my life kind of got changed because we was from middle class background. Suddenly we came in five-star hotels, and then we started learning lifestyle, how the life is. to sitting with the people, big people, ministers, celebrities, meeting them. That changed kind of perspective of my life, where I want to like explore more. That was the reason that I thought I have to, if I have to do something good in this industry, you have to get a good pay skill as well. I think I have to leave the country for some time and explore the world. That makes me come in Dubai, and
Well,
now
that's
it's
exactly my next question is like, I know you in the time of, and I would like you to share a little story about how you decide to leave from the company. I will not take the name. All of a sudden, and you decide to come to Dubai. I want, because it's a very exciting story behind it, that you were in the company and afternoon you just decide to fly to Dubai, and that's something I want you to share with everyone.
see yeah, it is an interesting story actually. My career was set basically like everyone joins hospitality. Their dream is always to grow in a year or a year and a half. I work in Lira for let's say 14 months. I got promoted as well. My life was going really well in that hotel. Sorry, I will again not tell the name of the hotel.
Start again, man. Start again.
Oh my God, cut this part. One of the renowned hotel which I have joined, right? And like everyone has a dream, I also had a dream to grow. And my career was going well. In 14 months, I got promoted as well. Everything was going set, and even I got selected for the management training program of that hotel, that company. Everything was going well. But one of my friend, I will not like to take the name right now, but he came to Abu Dhabi first in UAE, and he was sharing some details about UAE, that you should be here in the UAE. Very
Yeah.
good place to be, and you can grow in your career. And he believed in me as well. So I said, okay, then I have to come now. I just made my mind that I have to come now. And what happened? That was off season, Ramadan time. So he told me that this time you will not get a job in Ramadan time. I said, I don't care. I'm coming tomorrow. So today I got selected for my management training. Next day I just, because I knew if I will resign, they will not let me resign. They will not let me go. Owners was coming as well next day, so I have to be personal butler for them. But I decided, no, Vivek, you have to leave. The same day I could book my ticket. I got my visa from him. Next day I was in Abu Dhabi. So this was something
So
which
yeah,
generally people should not do,
that's
but that happened because this is what I wanted that time.
I remember the time very well. Like you came over, and the next day, you know, next afternoon actually, I was on a break shift, and in hotels we do have break shifts. Like you work in morning, then you go off for a few hours, then you come back. So just to give a little reference, and I came in evening and I found that Vijay has left. I was like, where? He said left from the country. I was like,
And
what
one
just
more thing,
happened?
like I just left. It's not like that I found some job or so nothing. I
So
just
you have
came.
left
Just
on a visit visa.
I just took a visit visa. I just came here to
Wow.
my friend, and I was having something was there inside me which was telling me, no, you will get the job.
So
In
that's what you can call it as a faith that you were having in
believe
you.
in yourself. Yes, I was having that faith as well. Why took people thought maybe it will take 1 month or 2 months, then I will find a good job, or maybe I will not find a good job. Then I have to go back. But I had in my mind. So let's say I had given only 2 interviews in 10 days, and I got selected where I wanted to. So one of the good brand, I don't want to take the name again, in
Yeah,
Abu Dhabi. So yeah, and the position I wanted, I got selected on that position. Because generally people come from India, they sacrifice their position, and
definitely,
they
it's true.
they force me as well in the interviews that it's the UAE and you have to go down a one position, and
So
I said no.
if I ask you a more detail about that, what was exactly in your mind? Because as you rightly said, when you come from India or any part of the country, you have to sacrifice your position to Dubai because the market is very different and it's very normal. But knowing like you don't had a job, you just fly from a well set place, which shows that you are courageous. Same time, you came to Abu Dhabi on a visit visa. Your parents are from a middle class family, and you know it very well that it's not like they have a big business which you're gonna live up to. So you had no second option, basically, if I'm not wrong. Then you decide that no, I still have to go for the same level as supervisor or assistant manager I came for. I will go for the same. I will not sacrifice that. So where that thing is coming from? Is it like a youth? Because you were very young that time. Is it like a youth thing, like a passion, or like
See
a
this
ultimate faith, or it's kind of a ego that I cannot take it, and you try to use it in a right purpose, like ego,
not a,
not in a bad way,
no, not
in
in
a
a
right
bad
way.
way or good way. It's not an ego. First of all, you know what? Again, I will tell you little my background, something about me. This is from the childhood basically. The spark. This is you call a spark in you. So I was very outspoken guy, you know, since school. Like I used to participate in lots of competitions like stage. I like mics. I used to like do some let's say mimic acts or something else, you know. So I was very vocal kind of, and I was believing in my leadership on college level as well. Like I used to participate. I was Mr. Fresher, let's say in my college, for example. In FM, I used to go give the interviews. I was Mr. Fresher of all Udaipur College as well. That one of the time, so that makes me confident, you know, give me confidence.
Hmm.
So when I work in these hotels and this brands which I have worked in India, which is very renowned brand, basically top five of the world, let's say you
Yeah.
can say. So when I came here and then asked me to please downside your position, or you know, accept the junior position and then you can grow. So I thought, why? Hospitality is same in the world, right? You are getting anyways international guests. Where I prove already in the same brand, good brand company, why I have to prove myself again in this company? For what reason? Where I work hard and I
Yeah.
got that position with a good luxury brand. So why I had to sacrifice? This is what I told the HR as well, and they kind somehow maybe they like
Yeah.
the confidence in the
Well, for me, it shows the ultimate faith and confidence at the same time, positively stubbornness,
yeah.
which I think when you're pretty young, it comes along with, but you have nurtured quite well. So now I want to know what I know that I will not ask you the reason, and I don't want my people to know the reason. What exactly you've been laid off from the dreamy job which you had in Abu Dhabi? So what was going through in your mind, because it's quite challenging. I mean, you risk everything what you have.
Let's say it happened very fast. You know, I got
I
stuck
think
in
it was been in 2 months time or something, right?
3 months. Let's say that's it, and that was very depressing time for me. That
And how
I
old you
got
were that
my
time?
I was let's say 22, 23, 22, 23. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite young age to be get.
So yeah, but okay, fine. Because I had my friends here, right? So I spoke to them. I started finding my job again, but then I have to go. I went back to India. But I thought that I will come back in same country and I will grow myself here. So yeah, I started giving interviews online from there, from India, and I have got opportunity in a season time, September, in Dubai. Is one of the good lifestyle hotel in Dubai. And from there on, I worked 5 years with that hotel. I have crossed all the positions in that hotel. In between, I have joined after 3 years one more brand, but they called me back and give me the promotion. So yeah, that brand kind of made my career in a good level. Yeah,
Well, that's quite nice that you never give up on any of this situation which you had to go on through. What I understood from there, that you always have that thing to come back and do the things. In that year, like you had working, because I know the hotels personally well. You know, very challenging time. I can see you had to let yourself go out of, on an unexpected departure, if I can phrase it in correct way. Then you find your way. You're quite young to handle that, but you find your way. You had that fire. You came back again to Abu Dhabi, like sorry, Dubai. Now, what I want to understand, because I am from a hotel background as well, started your journey from luxury hotels, like you work as you mentioned, like one of the finest luxury hotel in India. You work the best hotel of UAE in Abu Dhabi. Then you had a situation where you have to, the job was say, and then you come back again, but this time in a business class hotel. So how did you, because as I said earlier, and we are talking, behind the camera, that luxury hotel and business class hotel, they have very very different mindset, different approach. Like in luxury hotel, you have all the processes are there. You just need to be part of the process and get the things done. Like you have set targets. In business hotel, you know you have to be by your own. Like you are everything by your own. Anything happen, you are the sole persons to drive the business. And I personally been experienced the same. I've been from luxury hotels to the business one, and it was, for me, it was a cultural shock. I mean, you can be agree on it. So how you manage that again to put you back in your situation where you just came back from India again, sacrifice from a luxury place to the business place, and to revive and showcase yourself again. And you had a 5 successful year there. So what was your initial thought?
see, there's nothing initial thought. You know, this all concepts are a business. You know, business oriented. Basically, when you will see luxury hotels, ultimately goal is to get the profit. That is the first goal, and then get satisfaction. Obviously, for yes. In luxury, you will give the leisure services to the guest, right?
Yeah.
In business, you will be serving guests as more business oriented, like budgeted room. The charge will be less, but ultimately goal will be the profit only, which I understood after working in hotel industry for in the beginning 2 3 years, like when we started our career.
Yeah.
I understood that difference basically, right? That everything is same. We are serving the guest, but only the concepts are different. So if you are working in luxury, good that you have experienced luxury, so that you already know about leisure segment, right? So coming into the business and adapting that is giving you additional quality or efficiency or skills which you need. So now basically you have this luxury segment experience as well. Working in business, you know this business vibe as well. The hotel is more business driven rather than giving more luxury, right? So different market has different goals, but ultimate goal is profit. So
Yeah.
you have to know. You just cannot depend like I like luxury hotels because ultimately you are working. It's not your own hotel. You are working as an employee, right? So you have to know everything because one day you want to open something on your own, not like restaurant, not like hotels, any business. You think, right? One day you want to do something on your own.
Yeah.
So everything is a different learning. This is how I took that time as well. And then I realized that the hotel which I was in was really good. If you're doing well, then they will give you growth as well very fast. Luxury hotel has different SOPs they have where we have to follow everything set up. Yeah, in lifestyle hotel and business, you have to make your own SOP, and you can be flexible. That's the
So
liberty you have as an employee.
one thing, and actually now it remind me one advice, because you being a very seasonal hotelier, you have seen from luxury to, we're going to talk about the nightlife and all the other area where you explore a lot. What would be your advice for the aspiring hoteliers who are going to watch this video? Where to focus? What I understand, the core, that you must know the core. The profit, of course, if you're in luxury, then you more focus about the guest and the profit. But if you are
See,
in the
everywhere you have to
business,
focus on the guest, for example, for sure.
so what
But
would be
profit
your,
and guest satisfaction is same in all industry. Yeah, either you're working 3 star, 4 star, 5 star.
yeah?
Every stars you
So what would be your
see.
advice, if I may interrupt, to for the young aspiring hotelier? So when somebody joined F&B, let's say, because we both are from F&B, food and beverage, to clarify, what would be your advice, boy who is just freshly passed out from the college now, starting his first day, whosoever hotel where he is working from, what would you be informing or telling him to, advising him to do that?
See, for them, I will
The
tell them
focus.
very simple thing. Simple thing. It will take a hard work. It will take lots of hard work first and patience. These two things this industry will take from you in your first 5 years of your career. So never go back. Work hard, focus, and keep learning. Never forget your basics in the beginning of your career. You learn things, the theoretical as well and practical as well. You do your efforts, do extra efforts, more hard work to get your first promotion. Once you get the first promotion, which is very important in the career to get a first promotion as supervisor, which is very important, or a captain. Once you get the first position, then you will kind of your path will open for you. You will see the understand a different level. Then there will be new learning for you, like financial, whatever it is. So first thing, hard work, patience you have to have, and your basic knowledge. So whatever you have studied and whatever you are learning every day, day by day, this will take your hard work for sure, but it will pay you back. If you work for first 5 years, then it will pay you back. So have patience, and this industry is very vast industry. You can do
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
see.
wonder things here. So yeah.
Well, this is a very great advice, and I hope the hotelier viewers, it's actually especially for them, they're gonna look into that, and they're definitely gonna get some ideas. Coming back to your story, so you spent a 5 fabulous year to that place. Then what happened that you have to move, and if you can share an incident where from there to you move to the nightlife, what was in between? What was the challenge? Because knowing you personally, I know you had been through a lot of challenges, and every 2 years you invite the challenges if it's not coming to you.
True, that's true.
So what happened, like when you, because I know you were well settled in that place, then you have to move out to the nightlife. So what was that contrast?
So see, said that year was like 2021, 2021, yeah. When the COVID hit, remember, we was all at home. There was cutting of the staff was going on. There was
Yeah.
reducing the staff, laying off the staff, right? That was the time when it happened. So yeah, same thing happened with us as well. So I have to leave that place,
Because of the
and
COVID.
because of the COVID, yes, because of the business basically.
Yes.
The COVID, 50% occupancy, like you have lots of rules, right?
Of
1.3
course, we
meter
all can
distance
relate
and
to
all
ourselves.
this. Yeah, people were not coming that time. That was a time where I have to move. The one thing was good, they have paid me a good amount to lay off, and nice bonus as well I've got from there. So I could survive for some few months more, right? And then I started applying for the jobs online. It, to be very serious, online it's very hard to get, and such a position if you are in, it's very hard. So
Yeah.
the more you grow, it's hard to get the jobs. So one opportunity came for me in nightlife. Okay. So I thought, let's see. For the pre-opening property, nightclub.
And you had never worked in the nightlife before, right?
I have worked not directly, indirectly, yes, because where I was working in the hotel as well, yes, there was a
Kind of
nightclub,
is an operator,
and
managing
it's totally
person at
different because
that.
that was a British club, and I was going to the Bollywood club, nightclub. So yeah,
Oh,
kind of
wow.
first experience where pre-opening was done, and I worked with that brand for 7.5 year, 2 year, and then I have changed to a different club. Then that club I have worked, and same branch they have three more venues which I have opened with them. And then through them only I didn't left the job, and they didn't leave me, but somehow I got stuck with the same company to another company. Okay, and I opened one more club.
Just to
Which club to club, club
clarify
to club.
to my audience, basically you are working for a pre-opening nightclub. Then simultaneously, because of the way you perform, they keep on
Opening the
moving you
clubs,
in
yes.
their other ventures
Openings,
too.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So yeah. So
But
this
how was it? I mean, how was a see?
it
If I talk about me personally, if I have because I had done some night work as well, nightlife, and it was absolutely not me.
hmm,
It was quite challenging. Quite you have toxicated people. You have to call securities. You have people who don't want to pay sometimes, or even the lifestyle itself become very hectic because you are half in the day, half in the night. You're coming home sometimes 6 in the morning. You try to sleep, then the noise from outside keeps you awake, giving you headaches. Plus, you are influenced with such an environment which is very vibrant. So somehow your lifestyle becomes pretty much of influence surrounding of, like, let's say if I work in nightlife, I want to go to the bar on my day off, let's say. So how you tackle all of these things, like what was in
see,
your
it
mind
was
that time?
a
Like what was the ultimate thing you had from working anywhere to quite you like what if I can put in a correct way, like what makes you adaptable of every situation, let's put that way.
see you. This is what I want to tell you as well. I'm taking the life as a journey. Life for me is a journey. We are going in the rail. Okay, every station will have different culture, different food, different people. Okay, and you have to explore everything. All right. There's no predictions in the life that how long you will live, how far you will live, and how you will live. That's not on your hand. What's on your hand is your work, which you can do, right? So whatever you're getting, let's say nightlife is also all about yes, it's all about entertainment, food, and beverage. For example, not maximum, let's say basically not food, but beverage and entertainment. That's nightlife. Okay, entertainment, let's say DJ, singers, live singings, and beverages, alcohol and non-alcohol. It's more about that. Yes, the time shifting was there for me. It took me some time, let's say some 1 month at least to adjust, because it was like drastic. You have to go in the evening 7 8 p.m. and you come in the morning, right? And yes, it's different from the hotels because they come for the party. That's the whole thing. The guests will come for the party, so they will get drunk, get toxic. Yes, there will be fights because when you are toxic, this happens. Yes, you have security team, you have the bouncers. I have to deal with the toxic people, but that was a learning for me, nightlife, and then become habit again. So then I thought that this is a good learning for me because if I keep still working in the hotel industry, for example, I have maximum thing I have done already. What is new for me? But in nightlife, yes, I learned very different things, different scenario, different challenges with toxic peoples. And to run a business on your own is a different task. You have to be your own marketing team. You have to be your own. Everything is your own.
So if I can take two takeaways from your adaptability, the question which I asked, so one would be you take life as a journey, like the way it's coming, and second, you've been very open for any kind of challenges
Yes,
because of the eagerness of learning you had.
true.
Well, that's excellent. Then
To keep
tell me
an
about that. How you guys met and
it
what?
was
Because to let my viewers know that you have been out for the country for a while, and your wife is from South Africa.
yes.
And coming from a very traditional Indian family, this is not very, very normal.
Yeah.
So how does it went? Like it must be very exciting at the time, challenging
Yes,
with parents to make them understood.
no, it's not very challenging. It was not very challenging because see, I was always focused on my career and earn money. That was my focus. Okay. Now When I was in Dubai, I used to go back India in 1 year, sometime 1.5 year. Okay. Now I was almost getting 30 years old. My parents was behind me, like all Indian parents. When you'll get married, when you get married, when you get married. So now they have seen that I'm not getting married. I'm not interested at all because he's just in Dubai. He's coming for 15 days. He's going tour with his friend. He's not at home. So they were just telling me, please get married anyhow, wherever. So,
They kind of
so I
given up on
convinced
you.
them in that way, So then me and my wife, we met same place where she was also working and I was also working. We met and then we uh, we had another affair and then we shared our relationship for 4 years. Then we got married.
Wow, you've been
So
there together for 4 years, and now how long you've been married for 4 years?
4 years, yes, around 8 years,
So eight
yes,
years you know each other.
yes.
What you can say about, because see, your life been very challenging,
Mhm.
as we go through it now. You've been also sometimes. I mean, your personality is also something which is not sometimes easy to go along with. It's you had challenges in your own journey, plus the hospitality where things are very unpredictable. So how you guys maintaining, like, I mean, I hope you can give a little her credit to her to keep the
No, no,
relationship
obviously,
going on.
yes. This is how it is. This is how it works, So let's say she is working in one company from last 7 years, right? She's not leaving that. She's going in the same company. So we have decided in our home that one person will carry a job, for example.
Another one can take the
Experiment,
chances.
chances and experiment.
No, that's a very good
So
part
I
actually.
like that experiment and chances a lot, right? Why take the risk? I'm a risk taker. And she is behind me always that yes, you take a risk and we are there. So we
That's
always
excellent.
take a risk, and this is a combination which we have. That's why she's a very sweet girl that even my family accepted like this. When they met her first, now they are saying, "My God, my daughter-in-law is better than my son." So see, this is how they
Tell me
accept
one
it.
thing, like, because I just something occurred in my mind now. I mean, you see, there is a lot of going on in the world right now, especially in India or outside in everywhere. The marriage is very, very a tough thing to handle or tough thing to, take the responsibility over and going through. We see so many divorces than before, all these things. So how you guys just manage through all these things? Like, what is the core, if I may ask, one thing which keeping your relationship going alive and making stronger and stronger day by day?
It's not getting stronger, stronger day by day. It's all about support each other, which I'll say we support each other. We understand each other very well, okay, and we are very open.
So you
Like
kind of
let's say
friends before
I
that.
can share with her anything, which you generally will not share with your wife, or you will scare to share with your wife. She can share anything with me without any hesitation. We was that kind of open from beginning itself. There's nothing hidden, hide and seek game we play. It's all open.
So openness to the relationship and comfortableness to share everything is very important for you.
And main thing is also it coming from your upbringing.
Yep.
My parents are very humble, very down to earth, same. Vice versa, her parents, family oriented people. They give more time to their family. Like they think but for the family before they think about them. Same, her mom and dad, very sweet. They think about the family. She has two siblings. Same, I has two siblings.
Nice.
So this mutual respect comes from the family. It's your upbringing, Siddharth. This is
Definitely.
what I
I
think, which makes you.
now I can, I mean, let's talk about your daily routine. I know you have two dogs. If I may dare to say them dogs, I know they are like your kids. What's a daily routine of Vijay looks like?
Yeah, there's nothing called daily routine. Or let's say, I'll tell you when I was in nightlife, for example. Okay. Same when I wake up in the, let's say I wake up in the evening, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., whatever it is. Then we clean the house. That's very important if you have pets like babies like Max and Jigger, you have to clean. So we clean the house, we share the coffee, yeah. We give them, we feed them, we play with them. All right. Sometimes we take them out for the walks and all. And then I get ready and go to the work. And then I'm coming in the morning, 6 a.m., let's say 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I come. Then I see the news because I like to see the news. I always wanted to be updated
To update
with
with
the
what's
current
happening.
affairs and everything. So I check the news. They sit next to me. They play with me same time. We cook food. You know, that's how.
That's
When we cook
that's
food
that's
for us, we
that's
cook for
sweet.
them as well.
That's very sweet and very soothing.
Yeah,
I can say a
I
routine.
don't meet lots of friends. Don't need. They are my friends, best friends. Now one is 5 year old, one is 4 year old.
Wow.
I'm happy with them. No, very nice.
Well, if I may know, because nice, I saw you from long back, as I said initially when we started the interview, like almost more than 12 years now. I want you to tell me the Vijay before came to Dubai and Vijay who's sitting next to me, what has changed? or what advice you would like to give the Vijay 12 years back who was coming to Dubai?
PJ 12 back was more vocal, okay, and without thinking, he was taking the risk and decision, all right, without thinking anything. He was switching the jobs to coming to UAE. You don't think anything, okay. Now the person who is sitting next to you is also same VJ, but now I have my life calculated because now you've grown up in your life. You have family,
I mean, that's
your
very
wife,
naturally comes
you
with
have
the
more
time.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Your parents got retired. You have to take care of them. This all kind of thinking responsibilities you have, right? That time I didn't have that responsibility, so I was more vocal. I had more freedom. Now I'm thinking I'm still vocal, but I think 10 times before I,
Before you take it.
take a challenge
So
and risk.
basically, you become more sensible.
Not sensible, but I will say a maturity comes now. Maturity, more mature, because now I'm thinking about my parents first and my wife's parents
Yeah.
first before I think about myself.
And this brings me to my next question about your vision for future, because I want to also know, before we go to the vision of your, future, what you're planning for. You move from the completely different industry again after you being adventurous, from food and beverage to, if I'm not mistaken, some shipment company for a very short span of time. So how was it like? How that contrast worked,
That
and
was
what didn't work well?
no, let's say that was a printing company basically. I just worked there, let's say around a month, yeah, a month only, and that was not my cup of tea. All right, to go to the office and take your bag hanging and
So
you're sitting
basically, you're
in
not a
there
nine
and
to
doing
five
one
job, a
thing.
nine to
No,
five guy.
I don't want Saturday, you have half day, Sunday off, and this is not my. I want challenges every day. I mean, more on nightlife. Even FNB is good, okay for
Yeah.
me. Food and beverage, because whole life we have studied. I have studied that. I have worked with that. So why I will change my industry, right? Future vision. There's nothing called my vision. I told you, I take my life as a journey. Okay,
So what's
I
the
want to
next
experience.
assignment, if I may put
Sorry.
in that way? What's your next assignment now?
There is no, I'm not sure about that. What's my next assignment right now? Currently, more family focused. Okay. And lots of thoughts are going in here and there. Nothing is finalized yet. Because I told you, I'm taking it as a journey. I don't have any particular final goal. And even if I have, I don't want to disclose it because this is also what I have learned in life. If you disclose something, right, the 90% it doesn't happen.
Yes,
You can keep talking to yourself.
you're
Once it's
right.
done, then you can share. And I experienced
Yes.
personally this.
And you know the reason why? Because I had read about it, that when you talk about that you have what you're planning to do, or when you're doing it something, if you tell to anyone of your parents or any family member, they're not like something will happen like a bad eye or evil eye. It's just you got the feeling that it's already done,
Yes.
and that makes you feel satisfied. And then you was like, oh, it's done. Then it doesn't work. So correctly agree with you. Better to tell yourself, so you had that belief in you,
Yeah.
rather than telling it to the world.
And take
Well,
life easy as a
that's
journey.
well. So thank you. That's Vijay for you guys. I mean, he has a lifetime experience in one life, if I may put in that way, and his life journey challenges, because I know him very very personally. It cannot be fit in one interview of 10 or 15 minutes. There are so many stories, incidents to share. And definitely, we're going to catch up one more time, or maybe a few more times, to cover up most of the part. There's the Vijay we know, who we know about his life, the hotelier part mainly. But next time when we interact with you, we're going to know about more the life, the way you take it, the way you see it, the way you know, do certain things, which is sometimes unreasonable, or may say unexplainable, but it's from the people's perspective. And that's what who you are. You never think of people's perspective, you create your own.
True.
And that was the follow that. So thank you for being with us
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
at Sit Talks. So guys, follow, like, comment, whatever you can do. Sit Talks.